Okay, now after this, I want to explain another type of question. So, which one is, for example, maybe they will, they just give you a graph and ask, find the function of this graph. So how can you find it? Because actually it depends on the type of graph. So you can see, for example, first one, this type of graph, which one is on the coordinate point. They draw a graph like that, like this, for example. There is no difference, guys. The graph can be like that or like this, okay? So this one is x1, x2, and that one is, let us take C, which one is y-intercept, or just y. You can write here y. So which one is y-axis and x-axis? Guys, in this type of question, if you see, this type of graph, if you see the graph intersects with x-axis at 2 points, then at 2 points, be careful. If graph intersects with x-axis at 2 points, then you should use this formula, which one is y is equal to a multiplied by x minus x1, x1 is this one, then x minus x2. Okay, this formula it's so important for us and this type of graph. Let me to give you one example about this. Guys, for example, if your function, graph is like that. So -1, let us take here 5, and this one gonna be negative, let us take 10. So find the function of this graph, y and x. So when I see, oh, my graph intersects with x-axis at 2 points, so good. So I have a formula for this type of graph, which one is y is equal to a multiplied by x minus x1, x minus x2. So what's my x1? So x1 is -1. And what's x2? Which one is 5? What's y-intercept? Which one is, let us take here, y is -10. So if y is -10, and what's the value of x? Guys, I told you, if graph intersects with x-axis, at that point y gonna be 0. But if graph intersects with y-axis, at this point x gonna be 0 here. Look at here, 0 and then 10. So x should be 0 for getting -10 for y. That's it. So we have x1, x2, y, and x. But for finding function, we need to know a, which one is coefficient of x squared. So let me to write, substitute all value into here, into your formula. So -10 is equal to a multiplied by x is what? 0, yes. 0 minus x1 is negative. That's why negative gonna be positive here, +1. Then again, x minus x2 means 0 minus, and no, 5 is positive. That's why I should write here -5. Okay. So -10 is equal to 0 plus 1 is 1. 0 minus 5 is -5. 1 multiplied by -5 gonna be -5a. Then a gonna be +2. So good. So we found that one. Then write your function like that. Y is equal to, substitute a here, which one is 2 multiply x, keep x and write for the x1, which one is +1, x minus 5. Okay. So good. Guys, then if they write, if they ask, write your function as a standard form, which one is ax squared plus bx plus c, we should expand this bracket, which one is y gonna be 2 multiplied by x times by x gonna be x squared minus 5x. Then for 1 multiplied by x is x, 1 multiplied by -5 is -5. Then y gonna be 2 multiplied by x squared, simplify, -5x plus x gonna be what? -4x minus 5. So good. Then 2 multiplied by x squared, 8x minus 10. That's it. So it is gonna be your final answer, which one is a standard form of this graph. So we found the function of the graph, So it is 2x squared minus 8x minus 10. I think you can get, guys, be careful. So after watching, take a note. When you see the graph intersect with x-axis at 2 point, then use this formula and try to do like that, okay? For the y, take y-intercept, and at that point take for the x 0, okay? Then substitute, find value of a, and at the end, just substitute your a into your formula, but skip x, but put the value of x1 and x2, then expand your bracket and simplify, try to final answer for the graph, okay? So that's it.